Bonjour, this is Cyril from Work Smarter, Live Better. In this video, I want to share with you two really simple questions that can have a big impact long term for your life. In 2009, Bronnie Ware published a blog called Regret of the Dying that got 8 million views and led Bronnie Ware to write a book called The 5 Regrets of the Dying. Bronnie Ware is an Australian palliative care nurse, which means she looks after the people who are on the deathbed. And after talking with many of them, she started researching, asking questions about their biggest regret. Regret number one, she found: I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. I work with many leaders around the world, smart people, high performer. Most of them spend time thinking about their business strategy. Most of them sit down on a regular basis to review the progress they're doing. But a lot of them actually really struggle to apply that in their personal life. I was doing a session yesterday with a big mining group, and we had quite a few leaders in the training, and we're talking about that. We had a session that I absolutely love called Amplify Your Life, where we discuss that all the principle or the tactics that we've gone through this training are, in my view, as important, if not more, in our personal life. And the leader of that group was sharing how actually it was very true for him. He was really struggling to apply those tactics and understand how those tactics work at a personal level. And so we had a whole discussion, and I suggested two simple questions. Every quarter, ask yourself this simple question: what are the 2 or 3 priorities or project that, if I really focus on over the next 3 months, will have a significant impact on my life? And so you choose, I call them your personal big rocks. You choose 2 or 3 real important priorities that you think long term can have a massive impact. That's the first question. The second question is, every week you look at those 2 or 3 priorities, and every week you look at those personal things and you ask yourself, what do I need to do next week to progress these? As simple as this. Just those 2 questions, in my view, it's not a one-hit wonder. It's not something that's going to change everything tomorrow. But if you start doing this after a quarter, after 2 quarters, after a year, you'll start seeing the impact. So my question to you is this: is that worse for you to invest 10 minutes per quarter asking yourself, what are the 2 or 3 things that if I do really well over the next 3 months will have a significant impact long term on my life, and 10 minutes per week asking yourself, what do I need to do next week to progress these? This is this week's Work Smarter, Live Better tip. Hope you enjoy it. Simple things, but so important. À bientôt.